Is my job a joke? I, 16 male, have a part-time job caring for an elderly lady with dementia. I work 20 hours a week and think of this lady like a grandma. She reminds me so much of my grandma, who passed away, and I love sitting with her and talking to her. I would do it for free, but I get paid by her daughter to do so. But my friends say it's a joke and bullshit. It hurts my feelings, but I keep quiet. I want to be a nurse when I get older, so I think this is a really good thing for me to be doing. I mean, how many 16-year-olds have an opportunity like this? So tell me, is my job a joke? Reddit opinion 1. I think your friends are a joke for thinking so lowly about that. You're 16 and you work with an elderly person with dementia. That's freaking amazing. Not many people can handle that sort of job. That job requires maturity and an understanding of caring for a person. It sounds like you know what you want in the future, and you're ready to go far. Be proud. Reddit opinion 2. My wife used to do at-home nursing care, mostly for older people. For some, she was the only person these people would see all day, week, deepening with which ding on the frequency she was scheduled. You are probably this lady's highlight of the day. I can assure you your job is not a joke. It's not something everyone can or will do. Do what makes you happy and forget your friends. Ultimately, the only person who truly cares about you and your happiness is you. Hit the books, keep up the passion, and you'll make an excellent nurse. Reddit opinion 3. This is the first job in your career. You show care, compassion, and respect for your client and your profession. I run a nonprofit that provides homes and caregivers direct support professionals, or DSPs, supporting people with disabilities. Our entry-level starting wage is $20 per hour. For managers, it is $48,000. Professional career, professional pay. I love to find applicants like you who have started young and truly care about what you do, as you are always the best and brightest. You are maturing faster than your friends. That's okay. They will grow up too, but may never naturally have the qualities you have. Be proud of yourself. You are rare and special. Stand up for your beliefs kindly, and you may also help them grow up a little. If they can't accept your work, there are kinder people in your future. Reddit opinion 4. Your job is not a joke, bud. You're doing work that most people can't be bothered doing. What's better is you love what you do and take ownership of it. I love the fact you're reminded of your grandparents. You must be so loving, and that person you care for is fortunate to have a gem like you. To all your friends who say your job is a joke, I say you're a joke for not supporting your friend. Are they friends? Keep doing what you're doing. The world needs more people like you, bud, and that's the truth. Reddit opinion 5. I grew up taking care of my grandmother. Started immediately after graduation. 21 per hour was my worth, apparently, because of my experience. This is fresh. Not even 18 yet. Now I work a different job completely for 25 per hour. The point is, though, it's not only something you enjoy. It's a huge head start if that's the field you want to pursue. They even have personal healthcare jobs these days that pay well. I say stick with it. It's a real job, a learning experience, and everyone benefits from it or enjoys it. Not a joke at all. Reddit opinion 6. Bro, I know you may feel down, but objectively your job is not a joke. If you want to be a nurse in the future, this is a vital opportunity to take advantage and be proud of. Previous work experience glows on your CV when you apply to college and later on to nurse, med school, or any healthcare job. I work in the industry and assure you that having paid work experience like this is gold. Reddit opinion 7. You will be an amazing nurse. And I already know it, dude. Those friends of yours suck. Maybe they just don't understand yet. They may be a little too immature to understand, unfortunately. You're being blessed right now to care for someone who reminds you of your grandma and get paid for it, which you should be. The fact is, we need nurses. Where would your friends go when they or their relatives are sick? A hospital full of nurses and other healthcare workers. We are the ones that help the weak and get them strong. And if not that, we make their life at least the tiniest bit better, hopefully. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of misogyny. I don't know if that's the right word for this situation, but don't let that set you back from having a job with so many branches, flexibility, and stable income. When years pass and you're in nursing school, the fact that you took care of someone will be a huge help to those applications and essays. This is what makes a nurse, empathy. What would healthcare be if nurses didn't have feelings or care about their patients? The fact that you're willing to do it for free says more than enough. You're doing awesome, man. Reddit opinion 8. As a male in his 20s, you're doing something you enjoy that also helps and supports others and choosing to do so over other opportunities that might provide more money or seem more cool to your peers. What you are doing is certainly not a joke. It is very respectable. As we get older, many of us wish we did things as good and kind as this. Do not feel any shame in that job, and do not let them shame you for it, especially if you are making that lady happy or making her life easier. Most of us can only hope that someone will be there to take care of us. Also, I strongly believe good things come to those who do good. Not necessarily fame and fortune, but in life experience, more friends, respect, support, and love. Reddit opinion 9. They are being age-appropriate, stereotypical, judgmental teenagers. Your reaction to the mockery is also age-appropriate. You are allowing the chatter to fuck with your mind, and you haven't firmly put your foot down regarding your boundaries. Take a minute to analyze if they say derogatory comments about other aspects of your life. Take a second and analyze if your personality allows other people to speak to you this way. You may need to alter some of your behaviors to align with how you prefer to be treated. Separately, I'm so proud of the work that you're doing. Reddit opinion 10. Who cares what your friends say? You should not care what people think, especially the ignorant. You are young, and your friends will change. Going through life worrying about what people think is not the way. Live your life the way you want to. I would call them out and tell them why they are wrong. They are just immature. Is your job a joke? Or do you feel it is a joke? Or do you feel that you are doing something that helps others and makes you feel rewarded, whether or not you get paid? You can't put a price tag on that. A joke. No, you have a very special job, and I know you are grateful. Don't let friends without empathy or maturity stop you from doing what you want. Reddit opinion 11. It isn't. I also work in respite care, not with old people, but with autistic children, and get paid by their parents. I've sometimes felt like you since my job is a bit out of the ordinary from what a real job is working at a store, office, etc. Mostly because my hours are irregular instead of having a fixed schedule. But what other people think of your job shouldn't affect you. It's still a job, and most importantly, you're helping someone else by what you do. I'd even say this kind of job is way better than other jobs. Plus, you're doing something you love. That's what's important. I think your friends aren't true friends, because if they were, they'd be proud of their friend who has a job they love and is working hard at only 16. Not everyone has a job at that age, and if they do, most of the time it's working in something they don't even like. So you're doing great. Reddit opinion 12. You should be proud of what you are doing and what you plan to do. Those 20 hours you spend with your client are probably the best of her week and something she looks forward to. My dad died earlier this year after a long battle with Alzheimer's. And my mom is in a PCH with combative dementia and a wheelchair from a stroke she had in 2013. People like you, who look after older people, are my heroes. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Friends support you, especially when you do something you love. I know it's hard when you are 16 to find a different group of friends, but I would highly recommend it if possible. These people don't care about you and don't have your back or best interests at heart, and therefore don't deserve the title or role of friends in your life. I wish you all the best and hope you can find friends who love you for who you truly are. Reddit Opinion 13. If any of them are worthy of being called a friend and make it through another 50+ years, remind them of what their position was and ask if they still feel that way. I was a 13 to 30. Many younger folks can't imagine being old. It is hard to have perspective without experience sometimes. At any rate, it sounds like you are just way ahead of the maturity curve, as opposed to your friends. All you can do is stand by your convictions and understand that everyone has the freedom to see things as their environment shapes them. And always remember that you cannot argue with a fool, so save your breath for an open mind and heart. Reddit Opinion 14. No, your job is most certainly not a joke. I appreciate people like you. It is a great profession, and those who do it deserve the utmost respect. My grandmother was forced into a home because she was so mentally unstable. Her sister could no longer care for her. She has Lewy body dementia. It will deteriorate her mind. She has violent mood swings, rambles on, and cannot distinguish fantasy from reality. Anyone who cares for the elderly, especially with any form of dementia, deserves my and everyone else's respect. Reddit Opinion 15. As a male in his 20s, you are doing something you enjoy that also helps and supports others, and choosing to do so over other opportunities that might provide more money or seem more cool to your peers. What you are doing is certainly not a joke. It is very respectable. As we get older, many of us wish we did things as good and kind as this. Do not feel any shame in that job, and do not let them shame you for it, especially if you are making that lady happy or making her life easier. Most of us can only hope that someone will be there to take care of us. Also, I strongly believe good things come to those who do good, not necessarily fame and fortune, but in life experience. More friends respect, support, and love. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for watching. Your time and attention mean a lot to me. I hope you enjoyed the stories. I would be happy about a like. Please share your opinion about the posts in the comments. Also, subscribe to my channel and activate the bell. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.